I'm your host Matt, and this is Shift.
Yeah, everywhere we go, they all know who we are, so hop in this car and just ride with us.
Yes, hello, and welcome to the very first episode of Shift, the web series all about cars. You know, those big things that go vroom. Our first bit of news today comes from Mercury and Ford, or Ford and Mercury for you alphabetizers. As some of you may or may not heard, Ford, the parent company of Mercury, has decided to start phasing out Mercury starting in 2010. But what's interesting is, according to Automotive News, Ford says shutting down Mercury is going to cost over $500 million. Now, most of this is going towards buying out 700 of the 1,700 Mercury branches around the United States. But this is starting to make people ask, what if Ford had just invested the $500 million into Mercury? Would it have made a difference? Personally, I always thought Mercury had pretty poor advertising. If they had put a fourth of that money into an advertising for Mercury, Mercury's would be flying off the lot faster than a Toyota with a stuck gas pedal. Speaking of Toyota, Lexus, one of Toyota's divisions, is being beaten out by Mercedes and BMW as the US luxury leader. But in June, sales were up only by 2.7%, while Mercedes had 25% and BMW had 15%. I have no segue for this next part. Hey, have you ever looked at a hybrid or some other eco-friendly car and thought, it's so beautiful? No, me neither. But Prince Charles, the old devil, that was the worst accent ever, decided that there weren't enough eco-friendly car shows out there. So he decided to do what any other child would do and make one for himself. The Prince of Wales will open his gardens at Clarence House September 8th through the 19th. Featured will be a number of eco-friendly cars, music, comedy acts, and a race from Glasgow to London. And who are the racers? Haha! A fleet of eco-friendly cars and the Prince's Royal Train, which runs on recycled vegetable oil. Why don't we have a train? God, that must be slow. It's like drag racing a Prius. But all in all, proceeds will go toward the Prince's Charity Foundation, whose goal is to lead more sustainable lives and to show what a healthy, eco-friendly future can show, or whatever, something like that. Well, that's all for this week. I'm Matt Coles, and this is Shift.
They all know who we are, so hop in this car and just ride with us.